Hello everybody and welcome back to MechaWill Gaming. I put out a previous video, we're going to be calling it Episode 0 of Bloodborne, in which I test out the character customization, but this is going to be called Episode 1 because I basically didn't do anything in that playthrough, so we're going to be jumping in right now. As you can see, I finally downloaded the update that I needed, so I can go right ahead and play online, so that's what we're going to do. We want to make sure all those tasty invasions, or whatever the case is in this game, are going to be coming for me. Welcome to Online Mode. Online play adds a whole new dimension to Bloodborne. Be sure to enjoy this exciting feature responsibly and to treat your fellow players with respect. Fine-a-fucking-ly, because I'll tell you what, some players in Dark Souls and Demon Souls, they ain't got no respect. They be munching that grass, or they be chugging that Estus when they don't need to, the ganks and all that. So we're not going to be having any of that today. Now, if this is your first time with me, and it probably is because this is my first Let's Play, woohoo! My name is MechaWill. And I recently just started a channel. I'm going to be playing Bloodborne, and we're going to be doing it blind, just like pretty much everybody else is at this point, because the game just came out. But if you like what you hear, please stay around. We got all sorts of fun stuff coming up, but I want to make sure we have this on my channel. First, Let's Play, one of the most unbelievable games ever, Bloodborne. I'm a big fan of From Software. Let's see, every Wednesday. Okay, we're good. I'm a big fan of From Software, but played all of their games. Played Demon Souls, Platinum. Played Dark Souls, Platinum. Played Dark Souls 2, Platinum. So I'm really looking forward to this. Now, I'm not the best player in the world, nor do I purport to be, but I'd imagine you guys are going to have a decent time here. I'll make sure to shorten the deaths and possibly the runs if it gets a little boring. But beyond that, we're just going to jump right in. Now, I already, like I said, messed around with the character creator, but we're going to start a whole new game so we can let you guys see the cutscenes.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood.
And all that.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
And there you go. So the character customization is the contract that this young man is speaking of. Well, not so young man. But he still looks good. He still looks good for his age. He's still got some spryness in him. So the reason I was doing this, we've already let's see. We've already saved. Yeah, we already saved a favorite here. This is our man, and I hope you enjoy him because he's pretty studly looking. But while I was going through my previous character customization video, there was something that I noticed that I want. Oh no, load it. I want it. Yes. Okay. There's something that I noticed. I really highly enjoyed the beard. I went through some beard options, and I realized he looked pretty good with the beard, and he looks kind of, I don't know, kind of like virgin-y. Not manly enough for my playthrough, so let's go ahead and let's give him a beard. Face details, I'm assuming? No? Skin color? No? Hair, facial hair. There we go. All right, sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this menu. Now, let's see if I can remember which beard it was. But I want to make sure we get the good beard. Yeah, it was this beard. All right, he looks so much better with that beard on. We got to make sure our character has a beard. Because we're probably going to be playing this game for a long time. And then I don't think they got razors and, Gillette Fusion over there in Yharnam. So like I said earlier, I'm just going to recap. I've already played the alpha, so I already have some knowledge of the initial level, although I imagine it's not quite the same. So let's see. We want it to be young. Now this is what I always like. I always try to do like the deprived class, just because it gives me, because I pretend to be a badass sometimes. But if I wasn't doing that, I definitely would be jumping in straight to this violent past kind of build here. Let's see, 11, 12. The top three, vitality, endurance, and strength. Those are pretty much the only things that matter to me at this point. So if I went waste of skin, gives me a little extra. I don't like how high waste of skin is in Arcane and all that, but I don't know. Maybe Arcane isn't magic. Maybe it's something cool. Maybe it's something I want to deal with. But we're going to try waste of skin because You know, I want to die a lot. And you guys want to see me die, don't you? You guys want to see me die. So that being the case, I'm going to give you what you want. Now, the last thing, I just want to make sure we get... I want the voice. Yeah, that's right. Mature voice, right? Because I'm a mature-sounding guy with just kind of a young complexion, which is fine. If I remember correctly, my name, I spent a little bit thinking on it because I wanted it to be pretty badass. So I think we went with Lucarius. So say hello. Say hello wherever you are, and welcome to Lucarius. Now, we're going to jump right in. There's going to be a little extra cutscene, I believe, that I will be quiet for. But this is about the point where I'd like you guys to, shall we say, set the mood. You know, turn out the lights, you know, full screen or theater mode, whatever video that you're doing, this video, and put on your headphones, you know, and let's get some surround sound up in there. Get your popcorn, get your crazy stuff and snacks and Oreos and nice warm glass of milk, and sit down and fucking enjoy it. All right. That being said, no. That being said, we're going to finish it, and we're going to keep going. I'm so excited for this game! Shh. I want you so bad, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Crazy. And I don't understand anything about what's going on right now. I know that was a beast, and you know suddenly he's on fire, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Not trying to ruin your immersiveness now, but you know I kind of want to discuss what we're seeing. Look at that. Nope, you're grabbing my nuts. Get off my nuts, man. It's not a good place for you to be. I didn't say you could go down there. All right.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Man. All right. Now, I believe that is the Maiden in Black voice from Demon Souls. And that kind of brings me back a little bit. So this is where we ended in my character customization video. So you really missed nothing except for, you know, all the cutscenes. But I just replayed them here for you guys. Check out the karate chop. And we're going to be destroying lots of things as you go. Now, I see we've got a little 10 up there in the corner, which, if I recall correctly, was the number of blood echoes this class had. So, thinking about it for a while, I'm thinking blood echoes does not make sense to be the item discovery thing that I said it was in the, you know, initial video. It's probably most likely the currency of the game, you know, kind of like the soul count. So I saw this door, I got really excited, but it turns out it does not open from this side, so fuck you. Or actually, I love you, but it seems we will be coming back through here from the other side, which is very cool. I always love the kind of wrapped around kind of mechanics of the, you know, game level design of the Souls gameplay. I enjoy it very much. So let's go ahead, let's check this out. This looks a little shiny. Inspect. Handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Now, if I was a smart man, I would have kept a pad and paper and a pencil right next to me so I could write down shit like this. Shit. Alright, we'll just have to remember it. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt, to transcend to kind of overcome. Open door. Alright, seek pale blood. I wonder what pale blood is. It was also capitalized. Perhaps a specific item, or I don't know, perhaps I don't know, maybe even a character name or a specific weapon or something. Who knows? Let's see. View notes. Attack right-hand weapon. So, as far as I can tell, like I said, I played the alpha. The controls are relatively the same. You know, there's the dedicated healing button that we got to watch out for, and then there's also the transforming button being switched with the two-hand button. So lock on, all that's fine, I believe. Yeah, personal effects. You get the touchpad on this beautiful DualShock 4 controller, and all your gestures. So. I don't know, I always love the gestures, but I believe the most famous one right now is this one, Praise the Moon. So let's go ahead, Demon Child. Alright. So, big old room here. Looks like we're in some sort of clinic. It's at Iosefka's Clinic, so let's try and remember that name. Seems to me these are all people that died here, and I'm assuming from that motherfucking creature over there. What is that? And what is he snacking on? Please tell me it's just, you know, Ritz crackers or, you know, Chex Mix. I don't think anybody eats Chex Mix anymore. That was like my jam back when I was a kid. All right, so it seems to me like we're gonna have to fight this thing, and I feel ill-prepared, being in that I don't seem very trained in judo, but I am indeed sporting a shit. All right, let's go. Now this game is all about quick speed. It's about making sure you don't use up all your stamina. Now it looks like the enemies are staggering a little bit more, which is nice. So let's try and and of course, oops, the regain mechanic. Damn it, damn it. Yeah, I'm dead. I am dead for sure. Let's just back up. I don't want to go into new areas because I haven't seen stuff like that, but I do see an item in the corner. Ah, blood vials. Woo! So it seems to me these are the kind of dedicated healing items of this game, so let's just go right ahead and... Oh! Let's just go right ahead. And a waste of the blood vial. In the alpha, the blood vials, they were relatively frequent, but they were pretty hard to find, so I don't want to waste them. I clearly don't want to waste them. I don't know how frequently they drop, but they were droppable items, kind of like the grass and Demon Souls, so... But the good thing is, it's not like the grass and Demon Souls, which had a cap of like 99. These have a cap of, I think it was 20 in the alpha. Same with the Quicksilver bullets. Oh, wow. Looks like I was supposed to die there. Like again in Demon Souls, this takes a lot of cues from that game. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. It really nailed the artistic design in this game. Where the fuck am I? The Hunter's Dream. Holy shit. Oh, man. Let's just take this in for a moment. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, look at that. I don't even know where it said I'm in a dream. The Hunter's Dream. My dream, perhaps? Or maybe the dream of somebody else. That'd be kind of weird. But we have all these pillars just in the distance. Kind of reminds me of, like, the arch trees of, you know, Dark Souls. There's quite a few locations where you can just kind of see, like, kind of pillars and stuff like that in Dark Souls. It seems kind of like a motif that they go through. So, after taking damage from an enemy, there's a period of time in which attacking the enemy in return will restore a certain amount of your HP. So this seems... R1, visceral attack. Yeah, this seems kind of like a tutorial. Now, normally, I definitely would go and read all of this, but like I said, by playing the alpha, I kind of learned about all of these charge attacks and visceral attacks, I guess, is the new critical and all that. So, looks like we got a gate here. Maybe we can leave. Closed. Okay, very cool. So maybe this area will be expanding later on. That would be very cool. I love the flowers, the whole thing. Ah, man, this place is just beautiful. Let's check it out a little bit. I'll try not to go too crazy. I saw some freaky looking something or other. Yeah, right there. Inspect. Holy shit. What did I ever do to you guys? An abandoned doll. And that's it. An abandoned doll. Oh, man. I can't tell you guys how ready I am for this game. There's so much stuff to figure out, so much mystery. This kind of reminds me of, like, Painted World of Ariamis and all of that kind of stuff. And I'll try not to spoil any of the other Souls games, but I do want to draw some references, you know, because this is clearly inspired by. Bath Messenger. Trade in Blood Echoes. Okay, so those do seem to be the currency. With messengers to buy and sell items. So let's go ahead, purchase, sell. What do you got here? Blood Vial, special Blood Vial that restores HP. Now, I'm a big lore buff, so these parts you guys can definitely skip, but I hope that you stay with me and kind of read the... we'll kind of get through the story a little bit together by reading some item descriptions. So let me go ahead and start this one. Restores HP. Once a patient has had their blood ministered, a unique but common treatment in Yharnam, successive infusions recall the first and are all the more invigorating for it. So that reminds me of what that old guy, perhaps Iosefka, if that was his clinic, what that old guy that was giving me the contract was saying. He was like, Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. Where does an outsider like yourself begin? Easy with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. So it seems like he injected me with some of the maybe diseased blood of Yharnam, and these blood vials seem to be kind of successive transfusions that invigorate me, which is very cool. No surprise that most Yharnamites are heavy users of blood, so I guess that's the correct definition of Yharnamites. Bullets. Ordinary bullets have no effect on beasts, and so Quicksilver bullets fused with the wielder's own blood must be employed. Fused with the wielder's own blood. That sounds kind of nasty. But maybe, I don't know. That's kind of weird. The strength of Quicksilver bullets depends greatly on the wielder's blood tinge. So that is exactly what that stat is for. It looks like it's for your firearms. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to be using the firearms, but I definitely... normally I just use them to do the new kind of parry mechanic. Molotov cocktail explodes in raging flames when thrown against an object, one of the oldest hunter tools available in the workshop. Since the tragedy that struck Old Yharnam, fire has become a staple in beast hunts and is thought to cleanse impurity. So it seems there's some sort of tragedy that happened in Old Yharnam. And I believe this place is just called Yharnam, so perhaps it was the predecessor city, or perhaps it was... there was some event that happened that kind of changed it from Old Yharnam to New Yharnam, or it said fire. You know, maybe Yharnam got burned down or something, and it had to be rebuilt, and so that was why it was called Old Yharnam, and this one is called, you know, just Yharnam is kind of the new one, because the city got burned down. Perhaps because they were afraid of the beasts. Maybe fire is sort of a thing about, yeah, it says certain types of beasts have an abnormal fear of flame, so maybe beasts were becoming rampant. This is just speculation, and they tried to burn down the city. Or they tried to kill all the beasts by burning down the city, and they had to rebuild the city. And then pebbles can be thrown at foes, quite thrilling. Beautiful. Now, I don't want to sell anything because I probably don't even have anything. But let's see. We got some of these crazy tombstones. Makeshift altar. A short ritual root chalice is required to conduct a ritual. First ritual, holy chalice. Okay, so we need chalices to conduct rituals. And wow, it looks like there's a lot of them. So let's keep on going. Sorry, I don't want to waste your time or anything. Yharnam headstone. Awaken at a selected location in Yharnam. First floor sick room. Okay. So it seems to me it's kind of like a warping mechanic, kind of like Dark Souls 2, or well, I guess kind of like Demon Souls, you know, with your archstones, and this is kind of your nexus. So, awakening headstone, no place to awaken. So it seems maybe these are more areas? I don't know. But these guys kind of popped out. Accept gift from messengers. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. Now, when I was playing the alpha... Ooh, threaded cane. That's kind of new. When I was playing the alpha, we had Saw Cleaver, we had a Hunter's Axe, we had like a big Kirk Hammer axe or a Kirk Hammer or something like that, and then kind of dual-wielding knives. And the thing I kind of liked the most was this Hunter's Axe, because it's got some great range, and it's got kind of kind of a little spin to win attack, which is nice. So let's take a look. I promise there won't be so much, like, you know, just kind of investigate. Well, I mean, there will be some investigating, but, like, not so much spending times on just kind of menus or whatever. But I want to look, because it looks like there's blood attack, arcane attack, fire attack, and bolt attack. So it looks like there are definitely magic-y type things in the game that you can apply to the weapons. Durability, that's nothing new. Special attack, it looks like we've got a little... two kind of skulls. One's kind of a purple skull droplet, and one's kind of like a... kind of white skull. So I'm wondering if that's like a poison toxic thing. And then we got 100 for a snaky thing. And then we got 100 for like a dog thing. So I don't know what those are. Maybe bleed. Bleed and... yeah, I don't know. Attributes, so we still got scaling. Again, very important for the type of build we want. Now, I'm going to be a strength build. So I'm hoping pure strength. Like I said in the last video, my goal is to find the biggest ass sword that you can possibly fucking find in this game, and that will be the sword that I find throughout, that I play throughout the game with. I want my big ass sword. So it looks like Hunter's Axe has the highest requirements, but it's also scales pretty well, and it's got the most durability and the most physical attack, and it was my favorite weapon in the alpha. So we're gonna go ahead and accept the Hunter's Axe. So thank you for that. The messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employed in beast hunting. Okay, so but we had both of these in the alpha, and I recall, if I can recall, the pistol. Employ fused with wielder's own blood, boosting damage. The pistol is a quicker draw than the blunderbuss, allowing for speedier responses to attacks. And the blunderbuss. The impact of this highly effective weapon counters beast's swift movements, and its widespread is nigh on guaranteed to hit the mark. So I'm going to pick the blunderbuss, I believe. And the reason for this is because I think the best use for these things are to kind of parry. And it looks like we got another kind of weirdo. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. Okay, very cool. So if we go into like our personal effects, maybe we can put our notebook in there. Okay, so it looks like your start button is inventory, stats, system. So arms, let's go ahead, let's put the Hunter's Axe in there. And I'm assuming this is like Dark Souls, so let's go ahead and leave a space for your secondary weapons. I don't have anything besides these foreign clothes. Not typical clothing for Yharnam. Perhaps it is of foreign origin. It is said, after all, the traveler came to Yharnam from afar. Without memory, who will ever know? So I'm getting some kind of Dark Souls 2 vibes about, losing memory. Clothing worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. So there's a very kind of interesting motif that's going through this whole game, which is like waking up in dreams and stuff like that. So they may do like a whole mindfuck, like, wow, this whole game was a dream and stuff like that. Closed. Okay. So let's try maybe going through this headstone. Seems everything else is locked off, and we're gonna go to the sick room. So again, yeah, it looks very much like a kind of warping mechanic. Let's go for it. Now this, I'm sorry that we haven't gotten into much action in this episode. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put up maybe 2 episodes today. I don't know. But we'll definitely keep recording after this. We're sitting around almost 24 minutes, I guess. So, yeah. But I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, this game is just so fascinating to me. I really can't wait to play it. And, again, with this being my first Let's Play, it's like, normally you're, you just kind of run through, you're kind of quiet, you're not talking to anybody. It's a single-player game, and you're just, like, highly enjoying yourself, which is what I love to do. Return to the Hunter's Dream. That's kind of like a little lamp, maybe like a bonfire. This seems where I was at before, so let's go ahead and let's continue. And this is how you transform. All right, so let's go ahead. I want some range with this guy. Now his eyes are glowing, and I wonder why. Blood echoes retrieved. I didn't touch a soul sign. Wait a minute. So his eyes were all glowy, which they weren't before, if I remember correctly. Did he like suck up my souls, and I had to kill him to get the souls back? If that's the case, and you just can't like run and get your souls anymore, you have to actually kill the last enemy that was around your souls or that sucked up your souls or something like that. That would be a very interesting mechanic, but also a little bit more frustrating for those that are having a hard time. Like, does a boss suck up your souls? Like, damn, that's crazy. That's very cool. I like kind of how they're taking the same ideas but kind of playing on them a little bit. So let's head on out. Let's check out what this is like. This reminds me very much of the alpha. This looks like the city of Yharnam. Soak it in, guys. This is a beautiful looking game, a beautiful looking city. Perfect art style. We've got all sorts of stuff, so let's go ahead, let's nab. Okay, we got some quicksilver bullets. So those are what we kind of man our gun with. We've already got 4 blood vials, which is nice. I'm hearing something kind of big walking around up there, closed by a device. So I'm imagining that lever there is going to get us back through here. Again, not that I really know why, but I bet you this gate's going to open. All right, awesome. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this is definitely where we started the alpha. We spawned like right about here. So this I'll be a little bit familiar with this. But just take a look. Like, we've got this giant bridge there, which we're going to be getting to. And then we got a little secondary bridge in the background. And then way far in the background, we got this like kind of spire, kind of night castle or something, maybe more of the city. And then way, way far in the background, we got this beautiful kind of like a red sky and mountains, just frosty mountains. I always love seeing mountains in video games. Yeah, I love it. It's fucking amazing. So we got a little top hat on the ground, setting the mood. Time to set the mood. So let's nab this. Blood vials, 4 blood vials, very awesome. I don't quite remember the item locations, but I do remember a few things from the alpha. For instance, we can open that later, I believe. And now we've got our first kind of enemy. So it looks like we attack a lot faster, and it looks like he dies a lot pretty easily. So let's keep on going. Got a nice little carriage here. None of these doors seem to be openable, so. And we got a cool device. Now this is where, yeah, the ladder is there, so this probably just brings down the ladder then. Yeah. All right, awesome. Oh, more blood vials. Holy crap, so we got like 10 blood vials now. That's a lot. Whoa! And I don't remember these guys being here, so. But again, very easy. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful. That's Molotov. Oh, 6. Wow. Okay, so that wasn't there either. And more blood vials. So we are pretty much set. Now let's see if we can. Yeah, let's see if we can set up. Let's get our Molotov cocktails in there. It looks like our hunter's mark is our new dark sign. I don't think we're gonna need that, but let's put it in there. Or you know, maybe let's not put it in there. I don't want to make a mistake, but let's put our notebook in there. Very cool. We got a little blood on our coat. That's all right. I'm assuming there's gonna be more of that. So let's ascend this ladder and let's kind of listen for a moment. So wow, kind of blood-curdling scream there. And again, a kind of nice little view of the whole. This place is huge. I'm so ready to explore this, guys. You have no idea. So let's keep going. Man, this looks beautiful. All right. So this wasn't here before. This looks like a lamp. And we're hearing a bell in the background. The lamp now transports you back to the hunter's dream. Upon death, you will awaken at this lamp. So we're doing good right now. So let's just keep on going forward. Does not open from this side. We got was a little lit. Ailing one waits ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead. Why not? Why not? Okay, talk. So this is great. Let's try this.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Okay, wow. So he said his name is Gilbert, and everybody seems to be alluding to the fact that we're an outsider and we're coming in. We're coming into Yharnam from a far away place. And he also said I could stand with you if I could stand. He said something about that made me think maybe literally he doesn't have any legs or he's in a wheelchair or something, or maybe like metaphysically or whatever, he's too afraid to kind of stand up and fight with me or help me or anything like that. It seems he's kind of hiding in this little place.
Pale blood, you say?
Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt, yeah.
But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The Church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties
that seems the place
of
to go.
blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
So we have our first kind of objective, it looks like. Now I was remembering that note we had. It said, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. So it seems like we're looking for pale blood, and, oh look. You and I, we look pretty much the same, my friend. And they said there's a special kind of, it seems that the Healing Church or something like that is the kind of place to go. And they keep all knowledge on blood and all these different kinds of things. And we also have to go to this special like ministry ward or minister's ward or something like that within the church to kind of figure out what this pale blood is, what varieties of it are. And normally they wouldn't let us in, but it seems that the hunt is on tonight. So perhaps this is a perfect opportunity for us to...
Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, you'll find
the east of Yharnam, across the valley.
Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
And it seems to be coughing, which seems to have replaced the old souls kind of laughing kind of deal. So, so let's go. We got to cross the valley to the east of Yharnam to find this. Now we got some pebbles here. It doesn't seem to be automatically putting it in our inventory. So let's equip those. Yeah, we got a little guy hiding back there. So very good. Let's continue forward. Let's just take a look again. Take all the time you can to look at the environments, because sometimes it'll show you hidden stuff and sometimes it's just kind of beautiful to look at. Now we can drop down there, but I think we're just gonna go the normal way for now. Sneak attack is effective. Thank you. Yep, sneak attack. So let's go ahead. Let's try our jumping attack out. Maybe that's not a jump attack. All right, now this guy's gonna shield up. So let's try and get rid of that shield. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I love about this weapon. Let's keep going. Behind you. Probably for the oh wow. Okay. Probably for the guys that missed the guy sitting here and he kind of turned around. So I learned in the alpha the best way to kind of deal with these guys, if you just want one at a time, is to kind of chuck a pebble and nab one of them. Very cool, kind of simple but useful. So let's keep going. Let's make sure there's nobody behind us. Let's leave those guys for now. Let's figure out what's down here. Again, none of these seem to be opening. It seems we've got some sort of burning beast here, or something on a pyre. Somebody was strung up and burned. So it seems like maybe this is part of the hunt that everybody's on right now. And maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But here we've got a nice little lever, which is awesome because as you can see beautifully, it takes us right back to the location where we started. So if we die, we can just kind of skip up through here. It's not really too much of a shortcut, but we're going to end this episode really soon, and I'm going to tell you how we're going to end it. Oops. Let's maybe not try and do that. I always try to two-hand my weapon or like untransform by using triangle, and it wastes my whatever. So let's try it by taking on this guy. So the best way... Oops. The best way I found to take on this guy, even though... Oh, wow. Is to die. The best way to take this guy on is to die. Now we definitely want those blood echoes back, so we're gonna go. We're gonna. Oh man, I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't suck up my blood echoes. That would suck. But yeah, I want to leave on a triumphant note and not a non-triumphant note. But this is a very long episode. I apologize for that. We're just kind of getting into it. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. It seems these infamous loading times are kind of starting us, but this is a great place to kind of stop. And we will be right back with the next episode very soon. Thank you very much for stopping by to my channel. I hope you like what you heard. This is my very first Let's Play, so please, if you would, go ahead and maybe throw down a like if you liked it, and definitely throw down a subscribe if you're awaiting more Bloodborne content, more Souls content, and more, you know, all-around video game content, because that's kind of what my channel is about. So thank you very much for coming back to MechaWill, and we will see you again. Hello everybody, my name is MechaWill. Thank you very much for coming down to my channel. I hope you enjoyed whatever video it is you just watched, and I also hope that you may consider throwing down a like, or perhaps subscribe to my channel. If you would, please check out my other videos. I'll put some links up on the screen somewhere around here. And feel free to click on them, tell your friends about me, leave a comment in the comments section. I love reading the comments, so please feel free to do so. And thank you so much for coming down and spending some time with me. I hope to see you here again, and again, thank you very much.